some evidence shows mafia influences into our country. This is a major national security breach. We must do something, and do something now. Nobody seems to care anyway, so I guess that's just what's going to happen now in the country, is they're going to pretty much take everything from us. You see, if they can take your parks from you, your national treasures, if they can restrict access and manipulate you and get you to accept all their lies, then what can they do next? It goes on and on. It leads back to private property rights. And we all know that with the incredible high rate of property taxes in this country now, in your locales, in your states, that there really is nothing left at this point. There is no First Amendment, there is no Second Amendment. It's all being totally eroded at a rapid rate. And once they get private property, it's the last bulwark of freedom. I hope we...
I remember old-timers when I was a kid growing up were always into machines and fixing things and knowing how things work. And all these old World War II vets I knew that I'd go and visit on the farm and stay with and stuff always had, like, invention magazines and ideas, and they'd talk about space travel and stuff. And these were old, what you'd call rednecks, people that had started their own businesses, been successful. And they had more smarts than a toddling little globalist sellout, Piers Morgan, who thinks that he's cool because he can manipulate a nation of zombies. That's not cool. Let me tell you what's cool, Piersy. It's awakening a nation of zombies and turning them back into humans. It's finding that switch in people to make them humans. That's what I want to see. But see, I'm not an arrogant person putting on a hipster front that I'm too cool to talk to anybody. And everybody's like, well, who's that? They put on an arrogant bearing. I want to be away from people like that. I want to be around the quiet, strong, powerful, smart, amazing people that will turn to you and open their eyes. You can see the electricity. That's who I want to be with forever, not with you people. And it's disgusting to watch you take over the world. And I know this, we're going to beat you. I use the Beowulf analogy. Free humanity has got you, Grendel, by the arm. And try as you may, we're not letting go. We've decided to hold on to it. And while we hold on to your arm, we're going to politically just stab you until the point of you're going to rip your own arm off just to get away from us. And then you're going to go on down the icy slope bleeding to death, like all tyrannies do, declaring your power with howls of pain as you march towards the cold sea. We got you by the arm. I know that feeling of victory, and we're going to rip it out of your socket politically. No amount of dead kids you stage massacres of, globalists, is going to stop us. We know you're murderers. We know you run black ops worldwide. We know you run Al-Qaeda. We know you stage all these events. Newport's got all the signs, all the signatures. You know what? We got your arm, and it's already starting to tear loose. And you're not roaring and snapping your teeth like you're powerful anymore. You're squealing, and you're scared.
Website, no less. It's entitled, and I quote, "Deport British citizen Piers Morgan for attacking Second Amendment." Take a look. More than 104,000 people have signed it so far. And joining me now is one of the people behind the petition, Alex Jones. He's host of the Alex Jones Show. Welcome to you.
Piers, thanks for having me.
Why do you want to deport me?
Well, we did it as a way to bring attention to the fact that we have all of these foreigners and the Russian government, the official Chinese government. Mao said political power goes out of the barrel of a gun. He killed about 80 million people because he's the only guy that had the guns. So we did it to point out that this is globalism, and the mega banks that control the planet and brag that they've taken over, in Bloomberg, AP, Reuters, you name it, brag that they're going to get our guns as well. They've taken everybody's guns but the Swiss and the American people. And when they get our guns, they can have their world tyranny. While the government buys 1.6 billion bullets, armored vehicles, tanks, helicopters, Predator drones, armed, now in U.S. skies, being used to arrest people in North Dakota. The Second Amendment isn't there for duck hunting. It's there to protect us from tyrannical government and street thugs. Take the women in India. Your piece earlier on CNN I was watching during Anderson Cooper's show didn't tell you that the women of India have signed giant petitions to get firearms because the police can't and won't protect them. The answer hey, wait a minute. I have FBI crime statistics that come out a year late, 2011. 20+% crime drop in the last 9 years. Real violent crime, because more guns means less crime. Britain took the guns 15, 16 years ago, tripling of your overall violent crime. True, we have a higher gun violence level, but overall mugging, stabbings, deaths, those men raped that woman in India to death with an iron rod 4 feet long. You can't ban the iron rods. The guns, the iron rods, Pierce, didn't do it. The tyrants did it. Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.
Holy no one's taking away all the guns.